Good morning, everybody, and welcome to an economic/trade skill episode of Dratnos' WoW Let's Play. We just feel rested here because we're in a nice little city. You gain rested experience while you're in a city. So, today we're going to work on our jewelcrafting skill, our mining skill, our cooking skill, our first aid skill, and also we're going to organize up our stuff, sort out all of the things that people have sent us, and do all that kind of stuff. So, first off, thanks everybody who's sent me items. If you sent me things since one of my last few episodes and I don't have it here, it's because this episode's pre-recorded a bit because I'm very busy right now, and I don't have that much time to do this, so I'm pre-recording them so I can release them and make you guys happy that way. Alright, so mailboxes, there's one over there. Let's go ahead and take a look at all the things we have in the mail. Da-da-da-da! We have green candy from Fuzz Monkey. Little fella iron ore, looks like green candy. Very cool, thank you. Asmodean has sent us a lot of jewel crafting things. We'll go ahead and take all of that. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Silver bars, awesome. Copper ore, a lot of that. Malachite, or malachite, however you pronounce it. A little bit of copper ore again. And delete that. Thank you, Asmodean, and thanks for the rest of this ore that you've sent me. It looks like we've got a bit more than we should handle in our inventory. I'll go ahead and take all the gold that people have given me. Ooh, here we go. We'll just take some bags. That'll solve our problem. We'll swap out some of our old bags here with some of these awesome netherweave bags that people have sent me. Thank you, Acedia, for these awesome bags. Get us a lot more inventory space. Get this one switched out for that one. Can we do that? Yeah, we should be able to do that. Oh, because it's non-empty. Hang on, can we do this swap? Hey, equip, yes. No equipment slots available for that one. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be a bit of a pain for us here. We're going to have to move everything out of the slot that technically is held by the current bag, which is all of these, and then we should be able to remove it. Nice. And equip this bag in that slot. If you don't know what I'm doing, don't worry. I'm basically just making sure that all of my inventory has the new bags that I have been sent. Again, thank you for these bags. You lovely person, Acedia, you. There we go. And there we go. You can't have bagception. You can't have non-empty bags in other bags. It's not like alchemy bags in Minecraft. Technic pack. Alright, Ring of Silver Might. That's a bit higher level than us. All of these actually are a bit higher level than us. We'll go ahead and keep those in our... Actually, we'll go ahead and take those and put them in our bank, because I'm going to show you guys what a bank looks like. And we'll delete that. Enjoy the free money. Thank you, Hermias Mora. And here's some more ore for me and more gems. Awesome. We're going to have more than enough to keep our jewel crafting going. We probably don't even need mining if people keep sending me stuff like this. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Thank you. Here's some linen. That'll help us with our first aid. There's a nice little leather belt. We probably don't need that. Some turkey legs. Probably don't need those. Some raw catfish. We can probably cook that. And some raw mud slappers. We can cook that. Thank you. And here's some thanks from Dratman. Thank you, Dratman. Thank you. Alright, we now have 165 gold. That's quite a lot of gold for our level. Like, lots and lots. Let's take a look at our bank. So here's our bank. We can go ahead and store things in there. I'm going to store all the items that are higher level than us in there, because we might need them later. And I'll try and check my bank every few episodes that I'm in a city. Cool. Alright, next thing we're going to do is go ahead and sell off all the things that we don't need. Here's a Zeppelin engineer. He can tell us when Zeppelins are departing. And here's the trade supplies person. Ooh, jewel crafting design. We'll take that for later. Go ahead and take that and put it down here. And weak troll's blood elixir. To be honest, we'll probably never use that. We'll go ahead and sell that. Massive turkey leg. Sure, sell that. Sell off all of our old bags. Sell off this... that's a BOE belt. Yeah, we'll sell it, whatever. Thanks for sending those, by the way. Sorry, I'm not using them. Was that all our bags? Didn't I have more bags? I thought I had more bags. That's okay. Oh, there's one. And did I have one more? No, I probably didn't. No, I only had 3. Okay, cool. So there's all of our stuff. Is there anything else here that we'd want? Nope. Alright. So now, let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's go learn some jewel crafting. So let's speak with a guard and see where the nearest jewel crafting trainer would be. If there isn't one in this city, I know of another city we can go to find one. Alright, here's Korkron Overseers. Since the encounter in the Wrathgate, when one of the apothecaries kind of went against the Horde and took over the Forsaken for a brief period of time, the Horde has installed these Korkron Overseers. The Korkron are basically the secret service of the Horde. They protect the War Chief, and they are basically his personal people. And they can direct us around the city. They're ostensibly here to just reinforce the city, but actually, they've kind of taken over a little bit of the city, because they don't really trust Sylvanas. and they're also a bit worried about all the experiments she's doing. Anyways, let's find a profession trainer for jewel crafting. Yes, there we go. It's been marked on our map now. We'll head over to the war quarter and find the jewel crafting trainer. You can just hop on down here into the sewers. A little bit of awesome sewer action going on there. Blue exclamation point means a daily quest. You can do a daily quest once every day. I'm not really interested in getting into doing some dailies right now, because the ones right now, they just give us some cooking skill and chef's awards, which we don't really need, because we're not going to be... We can do that at higher level. It'll be easier. It'll take less of our lives away. Alright, here we are in the canals. Heading over to the war quarter. Sewers are up that way. I believe the sewer entrance is... Yeah, there's a few different sewer entrances, actually, I think. I might be wrong on that one. Alright, so, here's a mining trainer. Can we learn any new mining stuff? No, we need to learn... Alright, so let's do some smelting. Is there a forge around here? What we can do is we can just hit smelting here. And yeah, we've got a bunch of copper that we can smelt up. Is there a forge? Yeah, here's a forge by the blacksmithing trainer. We'll just go ahead and create all of these. Smelt up a little bit of copper until we can get up to 50 mining. Luckily enough, smelting copper does indeed give us skill points. This doesn't always hold true. You rarely actually get... Like, at the lower levels, you get quite a lot of skill points from smelting stuff. But at the higher levels, you don't actually get all that many from smelting things from mining. So we'll just keep on smelting along here. Still doing our smelting. Again, I'm going to show you everything on camera, so if you're not interested in seeing the kind of economic stuff, you can go ahead and tune out these episodes. I will try and let you know before each special episode that's not a leveling episode, what it'll be. What'll be happening in each episode. In fact, I'll try and do that regardless of the episode type, whether it's leveling, dungeons, whatever. I'll try to always be clear about what it is we're doing. Alright, we're getting close to level 50. When you get 25 below the cap, you can expand your cap by another 75, if you're the appropriate level. You can see that smelt copper has gone green, so we're getting very few skill ups at this point. However, we are still going to be green until at least 50, I think, which means we can just smelt, we can brute force this, basically. You can also see that it's going to be another 3 minutes before all this gets smelted. In future, I might skip through this stuff or speed it up, but you know what? I'm sure that there are some of you that are crazy enough to actually want to see everything in slow-mo speed, or in regular speed, or whatever it is, and I can keep talking. It's no biggie for me. I can talk. Talking is one of the things that I can do. There we go, we've hit 50. We might need to smelt some more for jewel crafting later anyways, but for now, we'll just go over to our mining trainer and learn up a little bit more mining. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Speak quickly.
Ooh, there's somebody that wants to buy silver bars. We actually have one of those. PST means please send tell. People use it to mean like psst, but it actually means please send tell. We can learn how to smelt bronze and tin now. And mining. Bronze and tin, I think you get tin's ore, and then you can combine tin ore with copper ore and make bronze, or you can just make tin. Right. Here's some other supplies. I'm not sure what exactly we'll need for our jewel crafting. We need some delicate copper wires. Okay, yeah, so we'll make that out of our copper bar. I think we need this for all of the rings anyway, so we'll just go ahead and make all the wires first, because I'm sure that becomes yellow and then green at a lower level. So here we are, increasing our jewel crafting skill. Skill in jewel crafting here. Just creating all of the copper wire that we can. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Gonna have another refreshing drink of Dr. Pepper here. Established 1885. 1885. That is a long time for a soda company. Delightful. Delightful. Yeah, there it is. It does go yellow before the other things. Awesome. And we'll probably make these rough stone statues next, because I'm sure that they're the next thing to go. That's the kind of thing that you do when you get more experienced crafting things, you sort of intuitively figure out what exactly is going to be the kind of easiest way to get skill points without actually, like, I could mathematically calculate it based on what I could learn at different levels, but to be honest, that is a lot of effort. It's easier to just hit the create all button. It's not like I don't have enough reagents. I have more than enough at this level. I'm not in any kind of shortage situation. Ooh, so the woven copper rings require more materials than the braided copper rings. So it's a good idea that we'll make some braided ones at some point. Alright, let's see if the jewel crafting trainer here. Where's the jewel crafting trainer? There you are.
Hello.
Anything new to teach us? Yes, heavy copper ring, malachite pendant, prospecting, which is basically when you sift through ores to find gems. Yes, useful thing. Alright, let's take a look at our jewel crafting window now. We have a bunch of new things we can do. We can make malachite pendants as soon as we get a jeweler's kit, so I guess I'll grab one of those. Bing! Keep that down here. I can't learn that until a higher jewel crafting level. Yeah, we can make malachite pendants and tiger's eye bands. Next thing I'm going to make, though, is rough stone statues. That seems like a fair idea, because we have a bunch of rough stone. Rough stone statues, they're not all that useful. You can plonk them down, and they'll heal you. So, you know, they're sort of useful. I'll put that in my T button. Oh, they stack in 5, though. That's actually really annoying. I'm just going to sell them. Not worth it. I'll be fine. And yeah, you can see delicate copper wire has indeed gone green before everything else. We're pushing 40 jewel crafting skill, going well for us here. We want to make sure that we're leveled enough so that we can kind of stay current with our level. A good rule of thumb is that if you take your current level and multiply it by 5, that is roughly where you want to be in terms of your current level. Now, it's a bit kind of concave upwards for the first few levels, because you're not expected to, like, start at 5 skill and then level up 5 skill points every time you level for the first while. But it becomes more and more accurate the higher level you get. So we're currently about level... We're actually level 15, even though it says 14 here. That's a little interface bug. I could actually fix that by typing reload UI. / reload UI, that is. Anyways, what I was saying was, yes. So since we're level 15, we want to be around level 75 skill in our stuff. Let's see, so the next thing we need to get to level 50 in jewel crafting. How can we do that? Well, we could just brute force that actually with malachite pendants and tiger's eye bands. However, I think it's better to save our malachite and our tiger's eye. Instead, what we're going to go ahead and do, I think we should smelt up some more copper, because that's a resource that we can actually probably find quite useful. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. Indeed, if you look, smelting bronze is just combining copper bars and tin bars. Unfortunately, we haven't found any tin yet. That'll be in, like, the zone's Hillsbrad Foothills, and the southern Silverpine Forest, and probably in some of the dungeons that I'll be doing with Nearby Gamer coming soon. That should be the next episode up after this one, will be some of the footage from the Nearby Gamer live stream. Yes, because I will be showing you everything this character does, pretty much, more or less. Like, if you look at /played, my /played is, this character's been played for about 6 hours, and about 5 hours and 30 of that has been on air, and the other 30 minutes have just been me fiddling around with guild management and sending out scrolls of resurrection and stuff like that. Anyways, that seems like enough copper smelted for now. Seems like it'll be good for us. Let's take a look at our jewel crafting. Yeah. So that uses 2 malachite. Okay, I think the best course of action here is going to be to make these braided copper rings, because they're pretty resource cheap. They only cost 2 delicate copper wire each. They give us greens, actually. We could probably, if we had an enchanter, disenchant these and make quite a bit of profit off the dusts. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stick these in the guild bank and let anybody who wants to disenchant them for profit. So if you join up our guild, you'll be able to disenchant those and sell off the dusts for profit on the auction house. Alright, there we go, jewel crafting level 50.
What is it?
We can now train up to journeyman jewel crafting and chain all of these things, which require bronze. So we'll see exactly how high up we can get. Ooh, elegant silver ring. We can use our silver bar now. Awesome. Here we go. Let's go ahead and create that now. Actually, we'll save that. It's probably better to create that a bit later. Let's go ahead and look back in our mailbox, because now we have more than enough space if we've not taken anything yet. And I'll also go ahead and put these braided copper rings into our lovely guild bank, so any of our guildies, I'm not sure actually how much access guildies have to our guild banks yet. I'm not sure what rank these guys are. Let's see, guild status, yeah. Not all that many. You can see my ranks go Dratnos, then it's Dratno, Dratten, Drat, etc. I'll go ahead and promote up some of these guys, though, so that you can access different things. Here's a guild vault. What we can do is we can purchase these different slots and then put items in them, and anybody in the guild can access those. I'm not going to actually set those up yet. I'll get some of the guild officers to take care of that later, because it'd probably take a little bit of fiddling to do, and I'm sure that sounds like a lot of effort, to be perfectly honest. I'm a very lazy human being. Here's a mailbox. Do we have anything that we've left in the mail? Nope. Nope. Okay, I was wrong. Okay. So, an elegant silver ring. Ta-da. Inlaid malachite. Let's think here. What's our best course of action? We should probably make these yellows next. Thick bronze necklace. Yeah, okay, I think the malachite pendant, the tiger's eye band makes quite a bit of sense. You know what, let's go ahead and prospect through some of our copper here. That seems like something I should show you guys how it works. So prospecting is my new jewel crafting related skill. I can just click on prospecting, and then click on copper ore, and bing! We gained a tiger's eye. I have auto loot turned on, so it'll instantly loot things when I prospect them. Bing! We gained another tiger's eye. Awesome. And bing! Another malachite. Okay. And bing! Malachite. Bing! Da-da-da. Tiger's eye. Alright, that should be more than enough for us right now. Let's go ahead and make our malachite pendants. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Actually, are any of these upgrades for us? Oh, we don't actually have any rings on, so we may as well just equip 2 of our spirit rings. Oh no, their spirit's not going to be any use at all, actually, for us. Actually, let's take a look to see if we can actually create anything that'll be useful for us. Because no Tiger's Eye Band. Yeah, that gives us +2 strength. So we'll actually equip 2 of these Tiger's Eye Bands we create. And will we equip that? No. +2 Spirit? Nope. +2 Agi? Nope. +2 Stam? Yes, but we can't make bronze yet. Solid bronze rings? Yeah, plus we definitely would equip that. Elegant silver? No. Okay. Here we are, jewel crafting up to level 60. Awesome. Go ahead and equip 2 of these Tiger's Eye Bands. We've just gained +4 extra strength, because we get 2 ring slots. Let me show you there. Yep. Oh, we can't equip more than 1 of those. Okay. Derp. They're unique equipped, which means you can only equip 1 item of that each time.
I'm listening.
Sorry about that cough there. Alright, new thing we've learned. Simple pearl ring. Let's see. I'll go ahead and just... Let's see, have a copper ring. Yeah, okay, that actually looks useful. 2 stam. We'll go ahead and create one of those. And equip that. There we go. And now we have +2 stam, +2 strength from our various stuff. And do we actually get any malachite pendants? Yeah, +2 agi. That's better than no necklace. Agility does still help us. It's just not all that great for us. And we'll go ahead and create this elegant silver ring. Ooh, a 9.5 second crafting time on this. Awesome. And we'll go ahead and see. Do we have anything to sell off here? Nope. What is the next thing that we should do? I guess we still have more jewel crafting we could do. We can still benefit from malachite stuff and things. So our best thing probably is to prospect a little bit more. Let's do a little bit more prospecting. Ding. Some shadow gem as well. That's useful. Doesn't look like we've got a use for shadow gem yet, but we will have later. Actually, I think one of our recipes can use it, but we don't need that right now. So we'll just go ahead and keep on prospecting here. Prospecting through some of this copper ore. If we ever need more copper ore, we could buy some on the auction house. And that is indeed where I might be selling some of my extra copper bars or stuff at some point. Yes. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That looks like enough to do a little bit more jewel crafting. Let's see. Yes. So we probably want to make the malachite pendants, because they're the cheapest in terms of resources, and then Tiger's Eye Bands are the equally cheap. Inlaid malachite rings, not so much worth it, because they cost 2 malachite each, and 2 copper bars, instead of 1 malachite and effectively 2 copper bars. Okay, we need to make some more delicate copper wire, which we have enough copper bars to do so. Let's do that. Da-da-da-da-da-da. A little bit of extra delicate copper in our lives here. And in order to make everything equal, we'll just go ahead and smelt up a little bit more copper after this, so that we have enough extra stuff. Indeed. Fun times. There's somebody streaming some 3v3 arena, Lord Zapple. Awesome. Have fun. Good stuff. He's on our server, so I'd check him out. He's Horde side. Cool. I've never seen his streams, but I didn't know there was another person engaged in any video making stuff on this server, so... Cool. Hello, Zapple. Nice to be on your server. I hope I'm not intruding on anything you got going here. Hopefully we can enjoy some awesome alliance killing together. Ah. Yes. Alright, we're at 65 jewel crafting. Pretty much everything is gone green for us, except stuff that requires a lot of resources. Actually, we could keep prospecting through... Yeah, let's prospect through a little bit more copper and smelt up the rest into bars. Because we can still make a little bit of stuff here. Let's pull this through to its last little breaths here. Da-da-da. Yes, 2 out of 2 malachite. And a little bit of tiger's eye, which means we can make that. We need to smelt up some more copper bars, though. Flashcat smelting. And we've actually still got quite a bit of copper ore in our inventory. Not a problem. Oops, we've cancelled the smelting because we opened up another window. Derp. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Here's trade chat. Trade chat is linked between all Horde capital cities. So it's pretty awesome. Right now we're at kind of an unpeak time, so there aren't that many people on, and also it's not a very populated server. So trade chat's not all that busy, which is kind of nice, because usually it's like spam and you can hardly see anything. Alright, I'm going to keep 5 copper. Actually, I don't need to prospect anything. I'm just going to smelt it all up, and I'll auction any extra copper bars I have. There we go. We might get a little bit more mining skill. Who knows? Nope. Okay. Let's take a look at our jewel crafting now. We can actually make one of these inlaid malachite rings, and one of these ornate tiger's eye necklaces. Jewel crafting 66. Jewel crafting 66 still. Okay, didn't get one there. So we're at mining of 56, jewel crafting 56, 66. We're not all that below our level. We're fine, actually. That's perfectly fine. We're perfectly normal. We can mine tin, which is the important thing. We can always catch up on jewel crafting later. Mining is the important one to keep at level. Otherwise, we'll start to fall behind, and we won't be able to harvest nodes in certain areas. And then we'll fall even more behind, and it gets bad. So, we still have our extra linen bandages here. We've got our mining pick. We should keep that. Keep these rough stone, otherwise, and we'll keep the copper bar. We'll go ahead and auction off some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and learn up some first aid. First aid / cash first aid. Where's our first aid trainer? Let's see if we can find a nice little guard. Yeah, there's a Corcon Overseer. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to max up our first aid relative to our current level. Head on over here. Now, if you're interested in just speed leveling, you'd probably avoid this kind of like the stuff that I'm doing in this episode. You'd probably be focused just on questing or doing dungeons. Fun fact, we can now use the Dungeon Finder, which lets us either go for specific dungeons or random classic dungeons. And random is a good idea because each week you can get a satchel of helpful goods 7 times per week. You basically pick the role that you want to play and whether or not you're happy to lead a group, and then you just hit find group. I'll be doing that with Nearby Gamer, probably on the stream the next few episodes. Right, let's see where the first aid trainer is. First aid trainer is located over in the Rogues Quarter, which is a bit of a walk. We're gonna go ahead and walk through the center, and actually we'll be passing by the auction house, so we might as well use that on the way to auction off some of our copper bars. I'm gonna keep all of these braided copper rings and stuff. If you are an enchanter and you're interested in disenchanting my stuff and making a little profit for yourself, maybe passing some of it back to me, I don't mind, let me know. Oh, there's some guy shooting at a target. Awesome. He totally shot, even though we were right there. Probably actually hit us, which is annoying, but we're undead, so there's a lot of space for it to go through our ribs and stuff. Here's some nice little characters walking through here. They probably don't have anything that they do. They're probably just people. Undercity Guardian, a nice little guard. That's what all the guards of Undercity used to be, abominations. Now they're Corcon Overseers for the most part. Here are auctioneers. The way the auction house works, I have a mod that makes it a bit easier to post auctions. But normally you just get these 3 tabs. You can post your little auctions, and you can search through them to bid things. I have a thing that also gets all of, like, what I can do is I can scan through the auction house, and it'll go ahead and figure out all the auctions that are available, so that it can give me a nice little price range for each item. I'll do that. I can actually hit this. This is a get all scan. It's a bit buggy sometimes, so if I'm about to, if the video stops, that's why. But it should be able to do that actually quite fine, because I do have a relatively fast internet connection that is not being used right now. I'm not uploading anything while recording. That's a bad idea while playing an MMO. I learned that the hard way a few times, botching a few episode starts. Anyways, it's scanning through the items, and it's going to learn them all. So that then I can mouse over them, and it'll tell me what the most recent auction value is. If you have any mod that lets you scan through the auction, there we go, scan complete. It's a good idea to use it every few days, so that you can actually keep an accurate check of the auction, and it stays current. Anyways, there we go, we've gained 11,804 new auctions scanned over 36 seconds. Well done. So let's go ahead and try and post up our copper bar. Drag it here, where you can see all the other sellers of copper bar. We can actually buy them out directly from this window. This is the Auctionator mod. And we'll go ahead and just undercut our competitors by 5%, so I think the default. I could play this market a bit more cleverly if I cared, but I don't. So we'll sell 1 stack of 19. Normally it's a good idea to sell a stack of 20 or stacks of 5. In fact, that's what we'll do. We'll sell 3 stacks of 5. And 4 stacks of 1. And there we go. Those will all be hopefully bought by people, and we'll be able to get the profits in the coming episodes of those extra copper bars. Right. Now, let's go ahead and Actually, you know what? We're closer to cooking. So let's go ahead and cook some stuff up. So I believe the cooking trainer's right across here. There's where you can create a guild, by the way, if you're interested in creating a guild in the Undercity. It's over on that side. And that's where you can get guild tabards as well. Alright, here's a cooking trainer. He has a daily quest for us, which involves just running around the city doing silly stuff. It's kind of a pain without amount. We've got extra stuff we can learn with our cooking skill. We'll go ahead and do that. And do we actually have any recipes we can learn from cooking supplies? Anything here? Nope. No new recipes for us. Those are all... yeah, nothing we can learn. Right. Let's fire up our cooking thing here. And we'll create charred... actually, spiced wolf meat looks smarter because that gives us... okay, so let's do the yellow first. We'll go from the bottom up. Yellow. And then... oh, more yellow. Everything else has turned yellow. That's a shame. But hopefully it'll still give us good percentages here. Da-da-da-da. Leveling up our cooking. Now, every Thanksgiving, there's actually an awesome event that you can level up your cooking from like 1 to 350 really, really quickly at. It's amazing. I recommend it heavily. If you have an account active and you're like not playing that week, that's a good week to just hop on and do those quests. Very worth it. All right, I'm just gonna learn up all this stuff, and we've increased our cooking cap to 150, and we'll just cook up these spider legs, these small spider legs. Awesome. Caldora spider kebabs. You can see that these have effects where if we eat for at least 10 seconds, we become well fed, and for 15 minutes we gain stamina and spirit. That's not all that useful right now, 2 stamina, 2 spirit. But at endgame, there are actually valuable buffs you can get from eating. And if you're ever interested in being like a serious raider at all, it's a good idea to make sure that you eat the correct food before starting. It's just like any real life pursuit. All right, we'll go ahead and keep the bear meat because there's probably a recipe we can learn for that, and sell off all the actual cooked food because we don't eat food. If you've noticed, we haven't been eating food. And we'll go ahead and keep the meat down here, and the fishies that we can cook up later as well. There we go. Not bad. I'm sure that these are actually gray for us at this point because they're very low-level fishies. Anyways, if you're interested again in taking these greens off our hands, I'm going to go ahead and... let's see, do I want to buy a guild bank? You know what, I'm going to buy the first tab of our guild bank and I'll store them in there for now. Can I do that? Let's see. Unavailable. How do I buy a guild bank tab? I'm not sure how I do that with this add-on. I think actually it's in guild management, probably. Guild, view all guild perks, nope. It's in info, maybe? Guild control, probably. Yeah, there it is. And if we go to bank tab permissions, yeah, purchase the first tab for 100 gold. There we go. View tab, yes, alright. I'll adjust the guild permissions later so that everybody can view the tab, and I'll let people deposit and withdraw as necessary. For right now, only I can, which is fine. And we'll just right-click all these in there. We'll keep the fell iron ore in there as well. Why not? Whatever. Because it's probably not worth just auctioning one fell iron ore, whatever. I doubt people would be interested anyway. Keep all that in there. I'll keep the delicate copper wire on me, because I probably... nope. Actually, nope. It tried to deposit us gold. Oh, we soulbound that, so we'll have to sell it. You'll see it says a little made by Dratnos thing, because we actually made all these items ourselves. It's a little way that the crafting system's a bit more personalized. You can find out who made your rings if you have them crafted for you, for instance. It's pretty cool. We'll sell the one that we accidentally equipped to a vendor, because we can't auction it or pass it on to anybody. And we just have linen cloth now. First aid trainer's nice and over there. Slash cast first aid, because I like slash casting things if I'm walking. Very easy to do, because I have auto run turned on. Basically, I hit my tilde key and my character walks for me. I just have to control it direction. Very easy game. Very easy game. Oh, if you're interested, you can always create a link to your profession that people can actually click on there in their chat tabs, and they can actually see what you can create. It's a useful new thing with Cataclysm. You can link your professions, and people can actually see what you can do so that they can ask you to craft certain things, because there are certain high-end recipes that you want to know if people have, and they'll just link your profession. It makes it a lot easier than before when you had to like ask somebody, hey, can you craft these boots of super awesomeness? Now you can just be like, they'll just post around like, I'm a jewel crafter, here's my jewel crafting link, and then you can see that they can craft the gem of awesomeness or whatever. Anyways, here's our first aid trainer. We'll go ahead and cast first aid, use our linen bandages until we can get up to level 40 of first aid. Come on, come on. Bad RNG, bad RNG. Oh man. There we go, 40. Learn heavy linen bandages, which require 2 linen cloth each, but are better at leveling us up. I'm not sure if it's in terms of expected value, better to still create linen bandages at this point. But whatever, we'll just switch up to heavy linen bandages because they're orange. Orange, very reliable. There's no variability at all. It's just guaranteed 1 point. And there we go. We can learn up to the next level of first aid. Do that between learnings here. Train. There we go. Awesome. And we need to get up to level 80 in first aid before we can learn wool bandages and anti-venom.
No one.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and sell off all of these linen bandages that we've gone ahead and created. We'll keep, our inventory is now nice and sorted. Guild bank stuff, I'll go ahead and modify those positions at some point. Maybe I'll do that in the next few episodes on stream. You can see also that little button there is repairing things from your guild bank funds. I'll probably institute a bit of a tax so that, or not a tax, actually let me take my heavy linen bandages back. I might need those at some point. Probably not, but maybe, who knows. Eventually we'll get a guild perk that's pretty awesome. Let me show you, where is it? It's, cash flow, which is each time you loot money from an enemy, an extra 10% is generated and deposited directly into the guild bank. Super awesome little thing. Actually, there's the first level, extra 5% at level 5. So as soon as we get to guild level 5, we're level 1 right now as a guild, we'll begin generating money and sending it to our guild bank every time we killed things. Extra money, not like taken out of your stuff. It's not like EVE Online where there's actually a tax on the stuff you get and it's sent to your corporation. Nothing like that. Ooh, a cockroach vendor. Let's buy some cockroaches. Why not? 1 cockroach. And that's a new companion we can get to follow us around. Let's go ahead and go over to companions. Yeah, we already, I showed you in episode 1 our Corehound pup and our Mr. Chili. Go ahead and summon out our cockroach. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? And dismiss it. Alright, so thanks everybody for watching. Next episode will probably be streamed footage from Nearby Gamers stuff, unless something goes horribly awry. In which case, I'll explain it all next episode anyway. So, thanks everybody for watching. My name has been Dratnos. This has been an economic episode. We went from, we leveled up to basically 50 plus in all of our professions, which is what we needed so that we could get the cap up to 150. Right. Thanks everybody for watching. This has been Dratnos. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd love a like. Also a share would be awesome, although sharing this video probably would bore most of your friends to death because this is an economic episode, probably less engaging, probably less gripping than most episodes. So, that's then, if you could maybe share one of the other episodes if you liked it, whatever your favorite episode would be, that would be awesome. A subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I very much appreciate it. And if you're interested in being recruiter friended to join this game, it's not free, but I can send you a recruiter friend, which gives us both some pretty cool benefits. If you have a deactivated account, I can scroll to resurrect you, which gives you some pretty cool benefits, and me kind of a super not all that useful benefit, but that's super cool. I'm happy to scroll to resurrect anybody. And furthermore, thanks everybody for watching. My name has been Dratnos. Goodbye.